is huge with both positive and negative. In terms of post crisis, we should not only focus on the COVID 19 case, but to look at the other cases for the years to come. Say, for instance, Myanmar is a country vulnerable to natural hazards, including cyclone, earthquakes, floods, landslides, and fire. So, say in 2008, Cyclone Nargis, hit the country and affected 2.4 million people. So, and recent, say in 2015, also Myanmar was hit by Cyclone Coleman. So, in addition, this is not enough. In addition to that, we have suffered SARS, flu, dengue, etc., infected here. The time This time we share COVID 19 with others, but it is under control because of stipulating, restricted, regulating, monitoring the situation at all the times, and convincing the people to know about the danger of the disease through media, including virtual discussions led by the state councils like that. So, to cover all these situations, the lessons can be learned, and for the sustainable development of the destination, I would like to highlight the things that we should consider are first, peace and political stability, because which retards tourism development. If there is no peace, you see the situation. Second, tourism should be placed in the priority sector of national and regional economy, as ripple effect and poverty reductions are its positive impacts to the community. And third, enhancements of tourism institutional framework like ASEAN's. Today, MTCO, Mekong Tourism Coordinating Office, is a lone ranger in the development of tourism marketing activities. If we change the GMS institutions like ASEAN with the support of international organizations, there will be many activities to move forward. And fourth, cooperation, collaboration, and coordination of tourism authorities, private associations, and local communities of should be united to be an integrated workforce. Then, fifth, awareness of natural disasters and other uncontrollable issues like what I mentioned should be seriously handled with great care. Six, development and upgrading of digital communication is very crucial for sustainable development, and in which IoT is the main source. Last but not least is customers' confidence and trust on the destination is also crucial. That's it.
Thank you very much, Honorable Uteon. While I'm still on you, uh, would you, because I'm trying to fish out the keywords that you are recommending to the travel industry. In other words, although this particular crisis is unprecedented as compared with the various previous crises, we in Asia seems to have really experienced and learned the hard way. But would you agree that the fundamentals of developing tourism have not really changed? We still need to continue to advocate the principles of SDGs, the peace and tourism agenda, as well as the multiplier effect of tourism development. Would you like to confirm that?
Sure. These are the main things that we should focus when we are developing tourism.
Excellent, Minister Uteon. Let me get back to our good friend Kong Wirasak.
Yeah.
As you heard earlier from the Minister Uteon, to link tourism with peace. As you know now, in the midst of this crisis, we are not only concerned about our health issues, but also there are some geopolitical concerns which are also into the play. Now, as far as Asia is concerned, as far as ASEAN countries are concerned, in your initial stage of recovery, since we are on the subject of recovery, do you see that major source markets such as China, such as other major source markets, would they basically confine their starting within the short haul Asian destinations? Would you like to confirm that due to the two concerns that I just mentioned?
As confirmative, yes. People are not going to want to travel too far away from home, and they want to only go to places where they feel that very safe for them, not only from COVID-19 but also from disagreement in the area. Therefore, it's a good time that we get to rethink and rebalance whatever we have been doing. Like in Thailand, we are talking about responsible tourism at the moment because it's helped rebalancing what we have been trying to do in the last 3-4 decades. Maybe with this time we get a good restart to talk about it and do it.
Thank you very much. Due to time constraint, my final question to both of you is relating to the opening of international borders. You being the former tourism ministers, why the government, as I hear from industry people, have been asking why they still not in a stage to open international borders in a full-fledged way. Maybe I let Honorable Minister Wirasak to start first.
In short, it's the responsible of any government administration for their own people and for the people who already reside in Thailand. They may not be Thai, but nobody wants to take the risk without a good preparation. Therefore, it has been taking a while before the government decided that let's do the reopening of some certain area in a certain angle. And if that works well, it will continue to increase to move to or other regions in the due course.
Thank you. And Honorable
thank you.
Leon?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Sujing. At the government level, it is very serious. We all want all the countries in the region want to open the country, as fast as possible. But there are many things to be considered because this is a serious issue. This pandemic is very, what we call is very contagious situation. The reasons for the government's concern is suspect on overseas travelers mostly are virus infected due to the case of flu. So that's why, even though some member states in the region, they open up rapidly, but when the situation's coming up, they close it again and they try to reopen it again. This has not happened in the region, but also in the world as well. Second thing is the region is not able to handle the new cases from outside because we have lack of many things. For instance, equipment, medicines, human resources, hospitals, and budget also. In terms of international traffic, air is major mode of transport and is dependent on reciprocal relationship. Otherwise, we are not able to do on one side. Like Myanmar, we are in the secondary destination. If there is no flights coming from regional or long haul, it is difficult to us. And this pandemic is globally effective with widespread. Only government have taken responsibility to take care of overall situations of the country's concern. So that's why relaxation and rebuilding dependent upon the government to take care seriously.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Minister. Thank you, Mr. Utteong, and thank you, Kong Wirasak. And that concludes our chapter 2, the recovery. The recovery, as the ministers mentioned, is on its way. It will be on its way, and with strong resilience. back to you. That concludes our session.
Thank you.
Thank you.